1, 2, 3, 4. How many niggers are at my door? Yeah. What is up, YouTube? And I'm back again with my best friend this time.
Yeah.
And you know, if y'all know us, which y'all don't, we are double trouble. We're like two halves of a whole idiot. Because like, we're so stupid. We're so stupid together, and every time we're together, we're always in trouble. Like always in trouble. So I thought it would be nice that since she came over, we'll hit you guys with a story time. So we're gonna tell you the story about how we broke the $6,000 glass door. Yeah.
It's in this building.
Yeah, in my building. So we was scared, like we was shitting bricks, bro. Like real life scared. So let's get to it. Would you like to do the honors?
You could start.
Okay, so all right. So one day after school, me, her, and some other girl that we're friends with decided to hang out at my house after school. So there's like this Chinese restaurant like a couple blocks down from my house, like probably like 2-3 blocks, like long ass blocks though. You'd be walking from that long. And they have some chicken wings and french fries, like they're so bomb. So we went to go get some. And so little did we know, because if we knew, we would have stood
Yeah, we would have stood there.
Went home, we would have not chilled, not think none of that, because so we get to walk into my house, and actually it's funny because we're in the room that the door broke in.
Yeah.
Embarrassment. So we get to over there, and I'll probably show you a video of the door right now. So that is a door that just so happened to collapse off its hinges and fucking shatter. Like,
apparently I was the Incredible Hulk, you know?
Strong out here. She had the muscles out here because she really like pulled the door.
I didn't even pull it that hard.
Let's get to that. So we're in the elevator ready to go to the lounge. This is the lounge. I'll probably show y'all a house tour, well, apartment tour video soon. Maybe not. I don't care. How, depending on how I feel, whatever. So we get to the lounge, and my hands were full. So
No, they was not.
Being that
No,
all three of us is childish as hell, I'm over there waiting for someone to open the door like this.
This is what happened.
No,
You went to open the door first. I was like, yeah, mate, go ahead.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no.
Who's the maid?
So then,
Who's the maid?
So I tried to open it mad quick so that only I could go through the door and that they stay out.
Yeah, but somehow her and our other friend was playing with, like, fighting over the door. So I already got in. I don't even know. I don't know how I got in, but I got in, and I'm walking towards the table, and these two still playing with the door back there. So I'm like, whatever. You could say this part because you know this part very well.
Okay.
My back is turned against them, actually.
So basically,
away, so.
I opened the door very gently. So we walking calmly. And then she's like, hey, the door's falling. I'm like, what do you mean the door's falling?
Let me see.
And she's like, the door's falling. I'm like,
so when I turned around, the only reason why I turned around was because I heard a big slam. Like, it sounded like the door was like, boom. So I was like, what was that? Like, I turned around, and all I see is the door coming off the hinges. And I was like,
he's like, yo, the door's open.
I was surprised that I could say the door was falling because I was in such shock. I was like,
I turned around like,
the door is falling, and everybody like, what? The door is falling. Turned around, seen the door. That was like, and we just all watched it.
This is the door. Yo,
no big parts. There was no big parts.
There was only the handle.
The handle was the only big part left of the door. And
bro, the door fell in the shape of the door though.
Yeah.
Like the glass door.
Yeah, it was like mad organized, and I was like, oh my god. So it was a loud ass noise, and
so
us being scared as hell, we didn't want to tell
we went to the table over there.
So we tried to slowly walk away to the table, and like this girl over here talking about some, well, no, actually it was the other girl talking about some, can I eat my food though?
Not even.
Yeah, you can eat it in jail when you can't pay off the door. So
bruh. No, first of all, there was a guy at the pool table.
Yeah,
He was
so
like,
there was
"Is
another guy in
everything
here.
like? Do you hear that everything's
He was
okay?"
like, everything's okay. Yeah, everything's cool. It's just the door broke and shattered. Like, it's good. We're all good. No, everything is not okay. So, being that I have a concierge upstairs, which is like a doorman type thing, he heard the boom, and he so happened to come down mad as hell. And he goes, "Who did this?" I'm like, there's cameras in here, by the way, so he definitely saw the whole thing. So I was like, you see who did this, you seen how it happened, you seen when it fell, you heard when it fell. It's like, you don't gotta play dumb here. So he asked who did this, and her and the other girl that did it tried to explain. And he goes, "No, I'm asking the person who lives here." So now I'm like, "Did you want smoke?"
In my head, I'm like, "Okay,
I'm
so
like, "You want smoke?" I'm like, "You want smoke?" Because it wasn't even me that did it. So I was like, the door broke. And he was like, "Okay." Goes upstairs. And it just so happened that my little brother was coming in the building while he was going upstairs. So he goes, "Your sister's downstairs." And my brother's like, "Who are you talking to?" He was like, "You." He was like, "Okay."
That's
he was like, "Yeah, I'm
weird.
just letting you know." So my brother goes downstairs with his little nosy ass. So he comes out the elevator and
like,
he goes, and mind you, that's everybody's reaction when they see the door on the floor. So I was so excited. I'm like, "Nigga, just come inside. You're trying to get me in more trouble. Just get inside. Yes, the door is broken."
Her mother comes. She's like,
"This nigga, the concierge calls my mom and dad. Mind you, I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna tell them that the door is not on the freaking door hinges."
"Yo, we was on the table like."
Yo, we were sitting at that table for so long.
I wanted to eat my food so
My
bad.
mom comes, I knew I was gonna either be homeless or beat the fuck up, because when my mom came and I seen her reaction, she was like, "You know that's the I'm gonna beat your ass face." I was like, ugh. I was so scared to go anywhere with her alone because I was like, "Oh my god." So my mom comes, she was like, "Thank you." I was like, "You're welcome." And yo, she was so pissed, but she was trying so hard not to like beat me in front of my friends and then the camera and stuff, because listen. So we go upstairs to the office where like I don't know, like I guess it's a financial office or something. I don't freaking know, it's an office. And they go and explain to us how it's our responsibility because we're entitled to our guests. So I was like, shit.
I was dumb, like, low-key. Yo.
But we was gonna have to pay either way because my mom was not paying that, my dad was not paying that. So yeah, they told us that I'm entitled to my guests, so we was the one that would have to pay the price. So damn, now I'm like, fuck.
That was the time I decided to stop going to work. You remember?
Yeah, so she had a whole job and she was just not going to work. So now we need that job back because she doesn't have that job. And I have a job. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to be like the only one that's paying this because her parents would definitely not pay that either. So both our parents was like, nah, we're not paying this. So me and Sean was like so asked out, and my dad came. When he came in, he did not even look at me. He did not say hi. He just walked right past me.
Yo,
He was so pissed.
That nigga's scary.
He was like, "I want to see the door." And mind you, they already swept it up.
There's no
and
door.
all the pieces.
There's no door.
So it was just like a walkthrough. Like there was no door. It was
It was
like
actually
no
better
sign
that
of the
way,
door.
to be honest.
Yeah, right. Like nobody could open the door, so we did them a favor.
That heavy
whatever,
ass
but, you
door.
know, whatever. So yeah, so my dad was just pissed. So my mom was like, "Okay, let's go." I don't want to go. Like I don't want to go. So the friend had already left before because her mom was calling for whatever reason, and so it was just me and her left. So like we had to depart, and it was like,
Yeah, I was so
my
scared.
heart was
I'm
so,
like,
my heart was hurting so bad. I was so scared.
at least we had school the next day.
Yeah,
If it was the
facts, 'cause if it was
weekend,
a weekend,
yo,
that would have
that
been
was
so
so
bad. So yeah, so I had to go upstairs with my parents and stuff. So I just went straight to the room. Like I didn't speak to nobody. I didn't eat nothing. Like I was so scared. So I had called up my manager. I was like, "Yeah, hi, this is Uli, and I think I'm gonna need more hours because me and my friend broke the glass door in my house. We broke the glass door, and like it's so expensive, and I don't know what to do." He was like, "Okay, so I'll talk to you when you get here tomorrow." So I'm like, "Okay." So tomorrow, well, the day. Well, first of all, tell me how I tried to sleep it off and I had a dream about the door. But anyways, so the next day we decided to go to the office to see how much we have to
let's talk
pay
about
and
when we
stuff.
was in school.
Bruh, we were trying to make a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, you asked the principal.
I asked the principal, I was like, can I like do a big sale or fundraiser or something? Because I told him the story and he's like, I'm sorry, but we can only do that for school purposes. Suck the school purpose dick, okay? Because I know you could have did it, but you just didn't want to. So now we going around like yo, we need to make a
I started applying for jobs again.
Yeah, like she was applying for jobs. I was asking for more hours. Like, bro, we thought we was so assed out. Like, that shit was so crazy. And every time we told somebody the story, they was laughing as if it was funny. Like, we about to be bankrupt until we're 35. Like, what do you? No. I was like, no. Move closer to the camera. So I was just like, yo, this is not even a funny story or anything. Like,
it was funny,
so
but it wasn't funny.
It was funny at the moment, but it's funny.
It was
now.
funny how it happened.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. I was weak.
So I was just like, yo, why does this have to happen to me? I'm thinking of all the bad things I ever did for this to add up to it, and I'm like, yo, damn. So we get to the office. We decided to go to the office and like just take responsibility of whatever we had to pay. So we go to the office and it was like, oh, you know, because we looked over the cameras, and I was like, fuck.
You looked over cameras
We
and
looked over the cameras, and you know, the doors seemed to already be broken before. So I was like, that is
that's
good.
what I thought.
That's good. And she was like, we're actually lucky that nobody had got hurt because it would have been a bigger problem than it already is. And I said, ain't no
I
problem.
should have flew under that door, let it shatter on me.
Put some glass
I would have
on
got a check.
Like, she was like that since it was already broken, it was no longer our responsibility. So me and Sean was like, whoop, that is so good. She was like, yeah, you guys are lucky because the door was $6,000.
Bro, not
Whoa.
even the we went outside and there was
yeah, one of the maintenance people.
Yeah.
He was the one that
He was
he was
weak.
cracking up at us. Like, it was not even funny. Like, I was starting
Bro,
to get
not
pissed.
even when we walked into your building to go to the office.
Yes, the concierge was laughing. Every time somebody seen us, they was laughing at us like, yo, that was not funny.
We walked in, he's like,
I know, I'm like,
so
so yeah, like, and then they're all laughing at us, and the maintenance guy was like, yeah, y'all were lucky though, because the door alone was $6,000. Well, I had $6 for you, so I don't know what you wanted me to do. Wait, $6,000, I don't have that.
Yo, he was talking about the surveillance camera.
Yeah, he was telling us how we was just like trying to play it off and stuff. Like, hell yeah, nigga, I'm trying to play that off. I ain't trying to get blamed for nothing. So, yo, that was like the scariest / funniest moment ever that we had together. That was like the biggest trouble we ever been in together.
Yeah, that's like,
that was OD. Like, everybody heard about it. Like, the whole building knew about it. And
yeah, I was like, I'm not coming back. I was like, am I
yo,
back
she
in the
swore.
building?
She swore. She was like, if you don't want to be my friend anymore, I completely understand. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. I was like, bruh, shut up. But nah, like, we got into trouble before together, but this was some next level shit.
This was like,
we
you
never
gotta pay
got
for
it.
mad stuff.
Like, $6,000. Who got that?
Like, I just quit.
I thought of being a scammer. Because I didn't know how I was going to pay that off. But it's a good thing we didn't have to, because, listen.
I mean, that's what I thought. I
mean,
wasn't gonna pay for
I was
nothing
gonna flee
anyways.
the country anyways. I don't know if they talking about $6,000. I was paying that. You better put that on my school debt or something, because.
Yeah, she was gonna be homeless if she didn't pay anyway.
Facts. They was gonna kick his ass out. I would too.
I mean, I have a place to go.
And I was gonna go right with you, and so was my whole family, because you was the one that caused the
I didn't do it.
She caused the problem.
You invited me over, so you caused it.
I was your friend. That's how I caused it. So
Exactly.
maybe I should have responded you. But yeah. Nah, that was just so crazy, y'all. I needed to be there to see and feel how we felt, because I never felt like
That was the
like, that was
funniest
some
thing
different
ever.
type of- Yo, I could have, like, she was over here mad nervous about to share herself, like, literally. She's like, I gotta use the bathroom, guys.
Every time her mom came to talk to her, I was dumb scared.
Facts, like, it was such a good thing that my parents don't hate me, because if they was, that would have been the beating of my life. I would never forget that beating.
I don't think I'll ever see her again.
Not this color, black and blue maybe, but but yeah, that was the story of how we broke a $6,000 door. And I hope you guys liked our story time. And if you do want more videos of me and her, you can let us know in the comments section.
Yup.
Anything you would like to say?
No.
But yeah, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and put your post notifications on because I will be posting much more now. Now that I'm used to this YouTube stuff, like I feel more comfortable. You guys probably see the difference between the first video and this video now.
Humble yourself. Humble yourself. I don't think. No.
No, because I was so nervous before, but now I feel more comfortable. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that was our video. So I hope you guys like this.
Yeah.